Welcome back. This is Rob Price, your superintendent of schools for Onondaga Central. This is part five of five capital project presentations. And this final part is the proposed proposition and what we're going to be asking voters to approve on March 8th, and just a little bit of a summary and recap of the financials of the project. The proposed proposition, and as you can see on this slide, um, the construction costs of about $1.9 million. This slide lays down the financial planning from within the project, and you can see the bulleted items to your left and then the dollar amounts to your right, with our construction estimates, our construction contingencies, our escalations, hazardous materials budget. And we built in that hazardous material budget, as we spoke about during the presentations to the community at the fire departments and within the buildings. We built that in because we know we need to remove two in-ground bus lifts that we know have some environmental concerns with leaking of hydraulic fluid. So that's why we built that at $500,000. And then a small equipment budget. Site work, you saw the photos of the site work where we're having drainage issues on the interior and exterior. So we want to get the draining issues addressed. So we built that at $750,000. With the overall construction estimates at 1.9 million, and then as you go down through the total construction costs at 3.9 million. And if you remember when we were going through the other presentations and we were talking about the bus garage and the financials during that piece, $3.3 million right now the project is estimated and to be taken place at the bus garage of the 3.9. And then we built in some incidentals for things that could come up. And then we also have the energy performance project with the 1.115 million, as we've been talking about. And then the overall total of the project is 5.6 million, $5,615,000 to be exact, is what we'll be asking the voters to approve on March 8th, with no additional increase to the tax levy for taxpayers. Here's the proposition breakdown, just with those numbers all summarized. The project cost, the local funds to be applied, in that $1,225,000 is coming from savings and fund balance to make up that. And we talked a little bit about this within the financial slides, but just to reiterate, is the school district would not be able to go out for a capital project and seek bonding unless the school board and the community had approved, having the savings and being able to move forward and being fiscally responsible by not going out and asking for additional money. So planning that had happened in the past has provided us to be where we're at today, and to have that money to be able to go out and ask for bonds, and having that 1.2 million set aside that we can go out and capitalize on doing the renovations and getting the 82.8% building aid, and really getting the tax dollars from the state for renovations that Onondaga deserves. The bonded percentage, we talk about that again, and just to recap, that 95% of the project is fully aidable, and we've done that on a conservative level. We're thinking it's going to be closer to 100%, but we put it at 95%, in case there's those unforeseen things that come up as we're working on it. Estimated average to the local share per year is no increase. Estimated average impact per $100,000 full value of a house is no increase. And estimated average impact per $100,000 home at full value property is no increase. And the estimated tax impact is no increase. The schedule coming forward, here's where we've been. We've been out to the buildings through board meetings and through public hearings, and then we were able to get out into the fire departments, South Onondaga Fire Department, Nedrow Fire Department, and Navarino Fire Department. I would like to thank the fire departments for being such a gracious host and allowing us to come out to your very nice facilities and going out to the community and presenting from there. Thank you again. The bus garage open house is coming up March 1st and 2nd from 5:30 to 7 p.m. People are welcome to stop in. It is a casual open house. We'll be talking and showing people around and pointing out some of the renovations. You're more than welcome to stop in, ask questions from this presentation or the live presentations that were done throughout the community. Please stop in and see us on March 1st or 2nd. And the capital project referendum vote will be March 8th from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Voting will take place at Rockwell Elementary and at the junior senior high school, as we do for our budget votes as well too. Following the closing of the polls at 9 p.m., the school board will have a special meeting at 9:20, and with hopes and anticipations that we'll be approving a positive vote for these renovations. Um, Given that we have a positive vote and looking at the schedule, we're going to look at King and King doing a final design by April 2017. SED, State Education Department submission, August 2017. And then we look at, when you see these next dates, you'll notice that the asterisk next to the bid, March 18th. And this assumes that there's a 6-month state education department review period. We have to submit our plans once you approve it as taxpayers. Once you approve it, King and King does the design and puts the plans together and submits it to SED. The state education department will then approve it based upon it meeting all building codes. And building codes as of when the project was approved is a key piece. So that can take up to 6 months, and that's where we have our timeline. And we would then, send bids out in March, with the anticipation that it would be approved within 6 months. And then we would award bids in April of 2018, and then construction starts of May of 2018, and the closeout would be December of 2019. We have anticipations within the schedule that August of 2018, we would be wrapping up the bus garage renovations, ready for buses to start the first day of school. This concludes the video presentations of the capital project. I would like to say thank you for tuning in to our webpage and in listening to me either live throughout the community or through the video presentations. Go Tigers. Thank you.